So the question for today will be, when your beliefs come up against opposition, do you search out your sources and figure out if what you've been holding as a belief is incorrect? Or at least if it needs further substantiation, further support from resources? And the question comes because yesterday, we went on, or day before yesterday, we went on a trip, and it turned out that the car had something wrong with it, and so my husband needed to buy parts and fix the car. While he was fixing the car, it was also bad weather, and it rained a little bit, and then it hailed for a little bit right when he was fixing the car. And so if you can think of what positions you get in to fix a car, you know, the moving around, the contortions that you do to work on cars, you might think that your back might hurt a little bit afterward if you have to do that for an hour. I would think that it would be because of the contorting and the moving and the holding over things and pulling and everything. But that was not what he said it was. Although that was a contributing factor because his back had to get wet somehow. And so his back, because it was wet and cold, that is what hurt his back. So then today, earlier today or yesterday, sometime after that, I was just trying to rub his back and be nice. And he said that it hurt, and so I stopped, and he's like, what do you do for a back that hurts from cold? I'm like, well, I don't know how to rub out superstition. So we left it at that, and then later when I came back, he had gone to someone who knows how to treat superstition and got an opinion from her. But now I call it superstition, but maybe it's not. I haven't, there's certain things in the Czech Republic that I have heard overall, such as you can go to the doctors, and if you're sick, one of the questions they might ask you is, have you had the air conditioning on in the car? And there are a significant number of people that believe that air conditioning makes you sick in this country. So that's just one thing where I'm gonna have to start looking up studies on this type of thing, because I don't believe it. I don't believe that you can get sick just because you were in an air-conditioned room or car. I also don't believe that you can have hurt muscles because they were cold and wet. But I don't know that for sure, so I'm going to have to search it out. Now, I do know that not everything that is published is necessarily has the interpretation that is true of the findings. However, if they do have findings to support this, interpretations to support these kinds of claims, I would be curious to know what they measured and how they measured it and all those different things. So if you wouldn't mind, in the comments below, what are some beliefs that you hold that have come up to opposition recently? And have you searched them out? Have you searched for resources? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks.